Hi everyone, welcome to day 4 of my 2016 12 Days of Christmas series. Today I'm going to be making a little woolen bobble hat like the one that you just saw on the screen. So I've took some wool, you could use wool or twine, and I've wrapped that around a book, and then I'm just snipping each edge, which will leave me with 2 piles of wool nicely cut. And I've taken, it's actually a toilet roll tube. You could use the inside of a roll of paper, any sort of cardboard tube, and I've just cut a small circle that I'm now wrapping the wool around. So I'm folding each of those pieces of wool in half, and I'm then looping it through on itself, securing it around the cardboard ring, and I'm just going to repeat that process. So I've just zoomed in so you can see that again up close. I've pulled the loop through itself, securing it around the cardboard tube, and I'm just going to work on doing that right the way around the whole ring until it's covered. So in true Blue Peter style, here's one I prepared earlier, and I'm just making sure that all of those pieces of wool are nicely pushed to one side to make sure that I fit as many pieces of the wool as possible around this ring. I want the bobble hat to be nice and full and fluffy, so I'm trying to fit as much wool on here as possible. If you were making a whole bunch of these, maybe as a gift, then you could use a thicker wool than the one I've got here, and it would make the process a bit quicker. Or you could not use as many pieces as I am. You can see I'm really working on pushing it to the side to make sure that I can fit as many pieces as possible. And I'm almost done. I'm just going to add one more here, and then, sorry, my mistake, 2 more, and then I'm just going to make sure that they're spread evenly around that tube. So it actually doesn't take too long to do this. I stuck on a Christmas film and made a whole bunch of these, so it's something that you can do just sat in front of the TV. It doesn't take a lot of concentration, and you do pick up speed as you work through. So I've just pushed all of the ends through the centre there, and now I'm sort of brushing the remaining parts of the twine to make sure it's nice and straight. So I've taken another piece of wool and I'm just tying that in a knot to create a loop, and this loop will be the section that the hat can dangle from. So I'm tying that in a double knot, and then I'm going to take the sort of the remaining wool below the knot, and I'm going to wrap that around the hat at the height that I want the bobble hat to all bunch together. So I'm just looping that through and pulling it tight, and then I'm actually going to turn the whole thing over and tie it in a knot on the other side, and I find that this makes it really secure. You could just wrap it around once and tie a knot, but I think this is a little bit better to wrap it round, turn it over, wrap it round again and tie a double knot. So now with those 2 pieces that are left over from tying the knot, you could cut them off, but I'm actually just going to push them up so they become part of those strands at the top of the hat. Now you want to make sure to bring the loop that you're going to use to hang the hat down, and then just snip off any of the excess wool. And you can make this section as long or as short as you want, but you're essentially just trimming that down and making sure to keep that loop out of the way, so you can make a nice bobble hat shape. I'm just trimming any of those extra pieces so it's all the same length, and then I'll go ahead and use my fingers to fluff that out. So now I'm just taking my fingers inside of the hat and just pushing on the section where your head would be to make that nice and round. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please let me know by hitting like or leaving a comment below. And on screen right now I've got 2 more videos that I think you might enjoy. Thanks for joining me today, and if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.